All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the next quarterfinal match of the Osu Catch World Cup 2022 season. We have in store for us today Taiwan versus Germany, and I think this match is going to be very exciting. Both of these teams are in the losers bracket, so whoever gets knocked out this time will be out of the tournament, which is a bit unfortunate, but I do think that this match will be very good. And I am joined here back again by my great friend, JB Hyperion. How's it going?
It's going really good. Thank you very much for the introduction. So welcome everyone once again to this losers bracket of the World Cup 2022. As you said, Taiwan versus Germany. Two teams that got put in the losers bracket by very strong opponents, South Korea and Mexico, who did face off in the early hours of this morning. But then have had a pretty solid run thus far. Earlier this week, Germany beat Vietnam 6-2, and Taiwan took a clean sweep against Argentina 6-0.
Yeah, Taiwan actually, I think, maybe improved a lot on some of the expectations of some people. A lot of people thought that it might have been a pretty close match between Taiwan and Argentina. I actually also thought that, but it seems that Taiwan was just proved to be way too strong, and Vietnam against Germany actually maybe performed a bit better as well than a lot of people would have predicted, but unfortunately Germany was also just too strong. So I am very excited to see how this match plays out, considering both of these teams are pretty close in a lot of skill aspects. So I do think this is going to be a good one.
Yeah, so we've already rattled through some roles and bans. Taiwan winning the role with Bipu's 95. They're going to be moving No Mod 2. Pretty sensible. Of the maps that they played, three of them they had in common between their matches earlier. Germany got 2.91 million on No Mod 2 Artemis, but Taiwan could only manage 2.68 million for their team. Tsunami struggling a little bit on that one. So that's a very sensible ban from Taiwan to get rid of something that Germany are clearly favoured on. Germany, for their part, getting rid of Hidden 2. Taiwan beat Argentina quite comfortably on Hidden 2, but Tsunami only managed 700k on that, so it wasn't a fantastic score, but it kind of makes you think that Germany were quite lucky that they didn't have to play this against Vietnam earlier, and they just really don't feel comfortable on that one at all, preferring the kind of longer, more technical Hidden 3 and then the shorter but lower approach rate Hidden 1.
Yeah, definitely. I think that Taiwan. Actually, I'm really not.
Is this a Hidden 2 pick? I thought it came up saying Hidden 2 was banned. Did I miss something there?
No, I think it was No Mod 3 that was banned, and No Mod 2 banned.
Hidden 1 was banned. I'm sorry. Everything comes up as being chosen by Taiwan, so I got a little bit confused. Okay.
Yeah, that was a bit confusing, but all good now.
Okay, so Germany banning Hidden 1. That was one of the 2 points that Vietnam beat them on. Marv Mallow struggled a little bit on that one. Nokoroi didn't do fantastically either, both of them around the 250-300 combo mark. Ganoshi doing okay, but all around Vietnam proved quite strong on that one. So low approach rate Hidden, not something that they want to be going for. So, okay, that introduces something a little bit more interesting then. So both teams have gotten rid of something that they either don't like or they feel the opponent is stronger on. Taiwan did open with Hidden 2 in their pick against Argentina, but as I said, Tsunami not managing to get 700k, only getting above 200 combo a single time. So either they feel that that was a one-off and that Tsunami is going to perform a lot better this time, or they feel that even if they get another performance exactly the same, it's still going to be good enough to beat Germany. So there's some confidence in the Taiwanese players' ability here, which is kind of nice. You want to go into a match like this fairly confident in your ability and sticking to your game plan.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that, as you said with that last match in terms of Taiwan, maybe looking a little bit shaky, but yeah, hopefully they have garnered some more confidence for this one and are ready to take on Germany and win this first pick for them. And I'm actually not sure if this map was played in the last match, which was also Germany's match. I don't think it was. So yeah, let's see if Germany can pull out something as well. And already there is an early miss from Sanami on the Taiwanese side. So bit of an early lead going to Germany. However, this map is quite long, it's 3 minutes, so lots of chances for either team.
Yeah, Germany played both of the other two hidden picks. They didn't pick either of them. They were picked against them, but they performed relatively well on Hidden 3, not so hot on Hidden 1, which is obviously why they banned it. This one has not been played by Germany, so we only know what Taiwan's performance was from previous matches in the round. Is Bipu going to drop again? Germany still holding on to 3 full combos, no Kuroi with the double S right now. So Germany taking a pretty big advantage. No Kuroi dropping there is going to drop the score difference slightly, but they have eked out about a 60,000, 50,000 point lead. But there's a double miss from Germany now.
Yeah, that is definitely going to swing the tide a little bit in favor of Taiwan. Oh, but now there's a miss from Sanami as well, and the combo advantage is still in Taiwan's favor. However, they will be earning that, taking away from Germany's lead just a little bit. But Germany still... Actually, the score gap is closing quite quickly here.
Yeah, no Kuroi's missed once again in this little build-up section towards the next Ki. ZX is the first person to drop in that spot there. Bipu goes down as well. No full combos left on the side of Taiwan now, with a third of the map still to play. Sanami does drop immediately after getting 200 combo, and Bipu goes down as well. Germany can build up a huge lead here if they can just maintain combo through this little guitar solo section.
Yeah, Marvmello's combo is absolutely carrying them through right now, almost at 900. And as I say that, though, Marvmello does miss. She still has that nice combo, however, and the lead is still going to be in Germany's favour. But Genoshi also misses, but still not much combo on the side of Taiwan either, so it's really not going to make that much of a difference. And I think that with only not too much map left, unless something goes horribly wrong for Germany, it is looking like they will be taking this first point away from Taiwan. Marvmello now back up above 200 combo. Basically everyone missing there on the field except for ZX, who also drops. And yeah, with that entire team miss from both sides, Germany in the lead, they are going to take this in the end with lots of confidence. So already a break point for them. And yeah, very nice to see if you're a German fan.
Yeah, some improvements a little bit from some of the Taiwanese roster there, but everyone's struggling a little bit with the end of the guitar solo, a lot of anti-flow thrown in there, and some of the high slider velocity sliders as well. But by that point, Germany had built up way too much of a lead, and they weren't allowing Taiwan a chance to get back into this. So, as you said, yeah, Germany getting a break point first up. Taiwan kind of either feeling that they were going to perform better and they didn't perform better, because that was pretty much similar to their previous performance, or they maybe underestimated Germany's performance on Hidden slightly. So Germany now have a chance to secure their own pick, and they're going to be going with DT1. This is exactly, again, the same pick that they opened up with in the previous match. Nearfu 1 missing in the last kind of 200 combo there, and no other player on Germany really struggling massively. In Ryuka's combo wasn't fantastic, but he had very low miscount. So this is a very, very confident first pick again from Germany, just trying to outspeed Taiwan.
Yeah, we are seeing this pick a whole lot, actually, and I think last match as well, Germany picked this too, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure that they did, and
yeah, this was their first pick.
On this. Yep. So going with DT1, lots of teams, as I said, I think previously when I was joined by Quijibo, that this map is quite a nice pick for a lot of teams, actually. And despite that AR, the patterns are quite nice, and it's looking like a very comfortable pick for a lot of teams. So I think that Taiwan will also not go that bad on this, considering this kind of map status at this point in the weekend. So yeah, I think this might be a bit of a closer one than the last one.
Yeah, we didn't see much double time at all in the Taiwan-Argentina match. They picked DT3 and did relatively well on it, but not quite to the level of some of Germany's DT scores. They picked DT1 and DT2.
Yeah, so let's see if Germany can kind of capitalize on this early break point and get a nice lead going. Taiwan hoping to get that break point back, obviously. And being 2 down, obviously not what you want at the start of the match, but it is looking that Germany definitely have lots of confidence on this one from what I've seen. So hopefully getting underway shortly. Yep, there it is from Leo, starting in about 5 seconds. And here we go. Will Germany be able to extend the lead, or can Thailand break back?
Yeah, Germany using the same roster for this map as they did to open up their match against Vietnam a little bit earlier. If I look at what roster Taiwan used against Argentina when playing double time, it looks like we got Tsunami playing this one instead of Extricate. Bipu and Anya both forming on that DT3. But this being a specific instead of a convert, and Extricate maybe a little bit more of a convert specialist. We see an early miss from Inryuka, giving Taiwan an early advantage. Everyone else at 200 combo.
Yeah, and actually also a miss from Nerfu. So early on, Taiwan is going to have that lead. Drop there from Bipu actually is going to slow that lead down a little bit, but traded right back by Inryuka. And Anya and Tsunami going very strong right now. Another miss from Inryuka there as well. Bipu kind of stabilizing that early miss, and Nokuroi the only FC left on the German side. Right now Taiwan is looking a bit strong. Obviously there is quite a bit of map left to go, but out of the early gates for this map, it is looking good for Taiwan so far.
Yeah, this is nearly 3 minutes of reading approach rate 10.3 though, so teams can look fairly comfortable early on as we see a miss there from Anya, but then really fall apart in the last minute or so. So Taiwan will be either hoping that doesn't happen, or that they can build up enough of an advantage to offset any potential misses at the end. As Bipu goes down once again, you can see Wiggling the Catcher looking a little bit annoyed, a bit frustrated with their performance, but they still have the lead, a slender one, but it is still a lead.
Yeah, that lead is closing though very quickly. The combo advantage now hugely in Germany's favour, although that is a miss there from Nerfu, and Anya's back up above 200 combo. Bipu almost getting there as well as we come into a little bit of a slower section here.
Tsunami missing right at the beginning of that slower section, though, and Anya going down now as well. Germany are going to take the lead here, almost certainly. Yeah. If not, it's going to be very close.
Yep, flickering over. There it is. Germany now in the lead with pretty nice combo from Inryuka and Nokuroi. Nerfu almost back up at 200 as well, and it is looking like it is swinging pretty nicely in Germany's favour from those early blunders.
Yeah, Bipu going down there. Anya not at a huge combo. Inryuka goes down, but I think they've just about built up enough. Nokuroi finally drops combo in the last 20 seconds there, but I don't think that's going to be a problem because it's traded by Bipu and Anya multiple times. Nerfu versus Tsunami holding on to 300 combo each. Germany have about a 50,000 point lead, and I don't think Taiwan have a way back into this one. So another solid performance from Germany. Another one miss, this time Nokuroi taking the honours. Nerfu missing just once extra compared to their earlier round map, but still really, really solid performance. Taiwan, for their part, didn't perform badly on that at all. Tsunami also with a one miss. So yeah, really very few misses in between the two. It is largely down to Nokuroi being able to hold that massive convo until all the way at the end that just about did them the advantage there. 50,000 points to the good. They secure a point on their pick, so it's 2-0 to Germany now. Taiwan have another chance. What are they going to go for this time? Their second pick in the previous match against Argentina was Hard Rock 1. Germany's second pick was also Hard Rock 1, and there was only 3,000 points of difference in their score, I think. So Hard Rock 1 might be a little bit of a risky choice. It looks like they've gone Hard Rock 3. Interesting. So we haven't seen this one from Taiwan especially. Germany, it was their last pick against Argentina, and they put up a really, really solid score, almost making it to 3 million. Nerfu top scoring with 981k on that one. Nokuroi saying he did extra practice on this one after Vietnam. He was the lowest scorer for Germany on the side of in a match against Vietnam, but it wasn't a bad performance by any means. All three players very, very consistent there. So Taiwan either feeling that they have practiced this one a little better since their previous match and they can perform well. We don't know how they've performed on Hard Rock as much as we have Germany. We are going to be seeing otherwise an unchanged Hard Rock team from them though. Anya, Sanami and Bipu coming. All of them putting up really, really solid scores on Hard Rock 1. So here we go, getting underway then. Taiwan's second pick. They got broken first up with Hidden 2. I'm going to try again now in the Hard Rock pool. Germany, for their credit, did put in a really good performance on this in the previous map. In the previous match against Vietnam. We'll see if they can repeat that. Does Tsunami not have Hard Rock on? I'm not seeing the mod, and his approach rate seems noticeably slower. Early misses from Anya and Tsunami. He does have it apparently, it's just not showing on the client. That's very interesting. This is interesting then, because we might not know whether Tsunami's misses are actually misses, or whether they're just kind of indicated as such because the change in approach rate. So hopefully that's not too much of a problem. I'll continue commentating as if they are. We see Nokuroi with the first drop on the side of Germany. Nerfu and Inryoka both holding combat. As I say that, Inryoka is going to go down though, which is going to reduce the score gap quite a bit. Traded miss here between Sanami and Inryoka as Nerfu, Bipu and Anya all holding on really nicely. Nokuroi building back up nicely to 200 combo, but Taiwan currently have the advantage. There's a triple miss from Taiwan though. Anya and Bipu both going down. Inryoka and Nerfu trading for Germany. Sometimes Sanami's combo will jump back up because the stream thinks he's missed but he hasn't actually, and sometimes it will be an actual miss, so I'm going to struggle and to try my best to report on that. You can see Sanami wiggling there because Hard Rock is displacing those nodes requiring him to wiggle, but the stream was unfortunately not showing us that. Taiwan still with the advantages. Anya and Inryoka are trading. Bipu and Nerfu both back up at nice combos. Nokuroi again really, really well. Inryoka's going to go down though, but... Ooh, okay, interesting. Coming into a spinner here with the map coming to an end. Looks like Taiwan are going to take this one by about 50,000 points. We'll see the end score screen here. Tsunami only one missed that. A lot of those misses were just the client unable to kind of keep up with the fact he did actually have Hard Rock on. So I'm sorry to everyone, that was a little bit confusing to see. But yep, trust this end result screen. Tsunami, Bipu, both one missing. Nokuroi, pretty good performance as well. But otherwise, yeah, really, really solid performance from Taiwan. Germany not quite able to match up to their previous performance on this map, but still really, really well performed from them. Actually, no, I think they did better than their previous performance. Taiwan just did really, really well themselves. So yeah, that was a little bit of an interesting one that I haven't seen before. But it's all good. Taiwan get their first point on the board, which is nice. They'll hopefully feel a little bit more confident about Hard Rock continuing on, and they might also make Germany less likely to pick Hard Rock 1 as a comfort pick if the match goes on longer. So it will be Germany to pick next. They have a break point early on that Hidden 2, remember, so if they keep winning, they'll keep Taiwan at a 2-point different distance. Taking a little bit of time to decide what's next. As we said, Hard Rock 1, sorry, was the second pick of both of these teams. But given what's just happened, I think Germany might be a little bit hesitant to next pick Hard Rock 1. Their following pick was DT2 Null Control, and that is exactly what they're going to go for next. They were really, really solid on this one. Yeah, 2.84 million, the team score. Let me see if I can find the map link. Nokuroi 1 missing. Really, really good. Not a hugely long map. but no people really significantly struggling to hold a significant combo. They completely outplayed Vietnam on this one. There wasn't even close, 750,000 points the score difference. So yeah, definitely a confident pick for Germany. Again, we don't know too much about Taiwan's double time pool of this specific round. Again, they only played DT3, which is a very, very different map to this one. That a longer kind of half jumping convert. This one a very technical, slower, specific with lots of strong slider velocities and wiggles. Nicely to bring them back into the map. Germany winning their pick puts them at a 3-1 advantage and keeps that score buffer nice and happy for them. Getting an early break is always really nice because as long as you can hold your pick, then you can just keep picking comfortable picks or opponents' weaknesses until you reach that point. It always becomes more nervous the longer the match goes when you're just trading points and can't kind of force a match break on your opponent. Nothing too difficult about the early stages here. Lowish density and not too much strong anti-flow, but Bipu going to find an early miss. As we said, this is a short one, so individual misses are punished pretty harshly, but the ending does get really, really difficult and technical, so we'll expect to see a lot more misses there as Bipu goes down once again. Everyone else managing to hit 200 combo nicely though. Anya and Inryuka trading a miss now. Germany eking out about 80,000 points of advantage, but Nerfu going down is going to limit that slightly. It's just Sanami and Note Kuroi holding full combo now at 360, coming to the halfway point. Another calm part here. Not hugely difficult, but the nerves can start to build as that score. Note Kuroi does finally drop a Nerfu trades as well. Taiwan immediately taking the advantage, and there's only a third of the map left to go. If Taiwan can hold combo for the next kind of 100, 200 combo or so, through this really difficult technical section, they might be able to sneak this one. Anya going to go down. It's going to lower the score difference slightly, but Inryuka goes down too. Nerfu hasn't built back up to full combo. Sanami is destroying this pick right now. Really, really helping build a huge buffer for Taiwan. This might be a bit of a blunder from Germany. A really, really calm section at the end here. Bipu does miss, and that's unfortunately not going to allow Germany back in because Taiwan have just built so much of an advantage. No Kuroi with another one miss, but it was much, much closer to the middle this time around. Really unfortunate. Inryuka really, really struggling a little bit. Nerfu, again, also didn't quite perform quite as well as they did in the previous match. Taiwan, absolute credit to Sanami. Really, really well carried. Absolutely fantastic performance from them that really didn't ever let Germany get back into with a chance of winning. So we're squared up again at 2-all. Both teams have taken 1 point of their own and 1 point of their opponents. Now we might see Taiwan stick with Double Time. Double Time 3 was their third pick in the match against Argentina. And now that Sanami and Anya are starting to hit their stride a little bit, they might feel a little bit more confident on that DT3. The only other point where both teams played the same map is Mixed Mod 1. and they got the same score to within 5,000 points. So I think Hard Rock 1 and Mixed Mod 1, neither team is really going to want to go for until it gets right to the end, if necessary, if it goes that far. Which leaves us with 2 double times, 1 hidden, 1 Hard Rock, and then some no mod converts. Taiwan taking a little bit more time to decide what their next pick's going to be, and I think that's wise. They have 2 minutes to decide. They are going to go with Mixed Mod 1 though, wow! This is brave from Bipu and Taiwan. As I said, the 2 teams both played this against their respective opponents earlier in the round, and got the exact same score to within like 5,000 points, 2.76 million. So either they're feeling very confident that they can perform better, or they're riding that crest of consistency from the previous pick a little bit, and they think that they can just hold a combo slightly longer than Germany. This was another one of the points where Vietnam actually took a point away from Germany in the previous match that they played by about 50,000. Nokoroi did really, really well in holding a nearly 1,000 combo to get a 3 miss, but Marv, Mallow, and Genoshi struggled just a little bit more than some of the Taiwanese players, which gave them the advantage. For Taiwan's credit, all of their players were really, really kind of consistently around the same kind of point, about 950k. Interestingly, we're going to see ZX coming in to play this one though. We saw Happiness Fish play for Taiwan in the previous map. I think that was mostly because they were already performing really well and they didn't think Argentina would be able to perform as well as them anyway. So I think ZX coming in here now is a nice play from Taiwan, letting the slightly more experienced, more consistent player off of the bench, performing in a higher pressure environment. Happiness Fish and Extricate, 2 new players on the side of Taiwan that maybe would struggle a little bit more in a high pressure match like this. Loser goes home. Obviously this is a loser bracket, 4th round match, so one of these teams is going to be knocked out and is not going to progress to the semi-final round next weekend. ZX, a veteran of the Taiwanese roster, has been around for a long, long time. Otherwise, Tsunami and Bipu both retaining their spot. And we see an unchanged roster from Germany as well. So they've put in a little bit of practice, feeling a little bit more consistent on this one too. So synced everyone up nicely there. Looks like everyone is still holding on to that full combo. No really early misses that we sometimes see. So you can see Tsunami and Nokoroi at the top, the 2 Hard Rock players, with that increased approach rate of 10. Noshi, the hidden player on Germany, is going to drop early relative to Bipu. Several times dropped from Kenoshi during these wiggles now. Bipu is going to go down slightly afterwards, as is ZX, but that miss from Nokoroi versus Tsunami, the Hard Rock mod, giving that 1.12 times multiplier. So Hard Rock misses being punished slightly more severely. Tsunami holding onto that combo is what's giving Taiwan the advantage here right now, of about 20 to 30,000 points. Marv Mallow holding on to the No-Mod FC for Germany as ZX goes down again. That's going to bring the score difference right close together, and I think Germany are actually going to take the lead here with 2/3 of the map still to play.
Okay, hello. I am back after my extended absence.
Welcome back.
Thank you very much. So it seems that this is Mixed Mod 2?
Mixed Mod 1. This is the
Mixed
specific.
Mod 1. Damn it. So,
Seeing Tsunami go down, Marv Mallow and Genoshi both dropped as well, so Nokoroi's built up a really nice Hard Rock combo now. But thanks to the combo that Tsunami had earlier, Taiwan did take the advantage, but there's a double miss from Taiwan. ZX and Bipu both going down as Marv Mallow is positioned at the 200 combo mark. So Germany taking the lead once again with about a quarter of the map still to play, but it's very, very close, and it's going to become even closer with that Genoshi miss, but it's traded by Bipu now.
yeah, this match is really, really close. And, only maybe like 50,000 points or so. Any maybe a miss from No Kuroi is what Taiwan really need right now. They kind of need a couple misses from Germany here to really have a good chance. But it's right at the end. There is a miss from Genoshi, though, so that will throw the lead over just a little bit to Taiwan. But will it be enough? I'm not sure. There is another miss there from Genoshi. Will it be enough? No, it won't. By 5k points, Germany are going to take it. That is probably the closest point we've had so far.
Genoshi is probably breathing a huge sigh of relief there. There were multiple misses at the end, and it looked like Taiwan might just snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. But unfortunately, they couldn't quite carry on. If there'd been maybe like 10 or 20 more combo in that one, then Taiwan would have stolen the point. But Nokuroi and Tsunami, both playing out of their mind right now, both one missing on that hard rock slot, really, really be performing the carry role for their team and inspiring the rest of them to perform as well as they can. So Germany managed to secure another break point. We did say that was a bit of a risky selection from Taiwan. Hasn't quite paid off. We saw that they were both really, really close at this one in their previous matches, and once again, it proved to be exactly that in the match between the two.
People, quiet.
So Hard Rock 1 is now the only map remaining that both teams played in their previous match. And Germany going to be going for Hidden 3. So they performed reasonably solidly on Hidden 3 Glitch in their previous map. It was the last map that they played, and it was a Vietnam pick. 6, 5, and 5 misses throughout the team. Genoshi top scoring for Germany in that one. So really, really consistent selection for Germany here that I think that they'll perform quite well on.
Yeah, it does seem that way, and I think that Germany are probably going to have a lot of confidence going into this. They are also up a point, and they are looking to keep that streak kind of going right now. So yeah, I do think that Germany have a pretty good chance for this one, and yeah, I do think that hopefully this will be another one just like the one before. I mean, that was certainly exhilarating.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw Hidden 2 being first picked by Taiwan, so they're obviously pretty happy with Hidden as a team, as a mod. We saw Bipu, ZX, and Tsunami playing that one, and we can see ZX in the lobby right now. We'll wait to see if Bipu and Tsunami are also going to be retaining their spots alongside them. Germany once again fielding an unchanged roster from the match against Vietnam, where they played this pick last, as I said. It wasn't their pick, but they did perform really, really solidly on that one to take the match. And there we go, as expected, Bipu and Tsunami jumping right back in. We'll hope Tsunami has a little bit of a better time on Hidden this time around. But then again, Bipu had a 42 miss on Hidden 2 earlier in the match, so clearly not like the perfect Hidden start for them either. This is a very different map to Hidden 2 though. Similar in length, but very different in
Okay, getting into the early stages of this map, not a lot of disaster so far for any team. Obviously, this is pretty long, one of the longest maps in the pool actually, and there we go, first miss on the side of Germany with Genoshi, and Taiwan are going to take that early, but it is traded right back there by Tsunami, so scores basically staying relatively level. Might flip over to Germany. Yep, there it is, just a little bit of a combo advantage. Oh, but that second miss from Tsunami there is going to accelerate Germany's score lead even further. All of their players back over 200, and Tsunami needs to build back a combo for Taiwan to make sure that they don't lose any more. But ZX is going to go down once again, and Tsunami also finding a miss too.
Yeah, despite the early miss from Ganoshi, Germany looking really, really solid. Nokuroi with the SS, Marv with I think just a single droplet miss. Bipu doing really, really well on the side of Taiwan, which is fantastic because he was the lowest scorer on Hidden 2 earlier in the map. But Tsunami and ZX just struggling a little bit to maintain combos. We see Tsunami go down again coming into this Ki section. Everybody misses. Nokuroi seemingly having dropped out of the lobby.
Yeah,
hopefully they're still playing and they've just disconnected from the tournament client and we'll get their score at the end. But yeah, that's really, really bad if Nokuroi's disconnected.
It does seem like Nokuroi, it might just be a stream bug, hopefully, because Germany's score is still increasing as it would. Although Taiwan now has taken over that lead, so yeah, I'm not exactly sure. Oh, okay, never mind. Nokuroi has disconnected, and it is much too far into the lobby now for there to be a restart. So that is huge for Taiwan right now, and
we'll
try and Germany.
We'll try and get a screenshot from Nokuroi if he at least still manages to finish the map. So we're not going to immediately say that Taiwan have kind of won this one by default yet. But it is a little bit difficult for us to really say how the teams are comparing now that Germany are, according to the stream, missing a player.
Yeah, that is very unfortunate, and yeah, hopefully we can work something out there. But as of right now, we are seeing a team miss there from Taiwan, however, so that is certainly interesting, but it is seeming like they are still going to be in the lead here pretty considerably, although it's kind of hard to comment on that too much considering the weird circumstances that are happening right now.
Yeah, Marthmallow dropping on one of those little wide wiggles. Ganoshi just having so much confidence to stand slap in the middle of them and know that you don't need to move for those. Really, really well done. Taiwan built up some nice combos towards the end. Tsunami dropping like very, very near towards the end in that little final section. Marthmallow just building back up to 200 combo in the nick of time. Ganoshi going to drop right towards the end too, but I don't think that's going to make too much of a difference. So now we wait and see who finished.
Yeah, and actually it looks like there's less misses in total from the German side, so that is a really unfortunate disconnect from Nokuroi, and yeah, I'm not exactly sure what's happening, but that is very odd, yeah.
So tentatively, Taiwan breakpoint, we'll wait and see if Nokuroi managed to submit a screenshot of their score to kind of prove what the result was. If they can't provide the screenshot, or Nokuroi simply didn't even get to the end of this game, the end of the map screen, then that will be a breakpoint straight back for Taiwan. So while we kind of wait for that, the timer is also running, by the way, so while Germany are trying to sort out the screenshot, Taiwan can try and focus on what their next pick is going to be. And once again, they've been given it potentially an in back into this match, tying the score up at 3-all. So Nokuroi submitting the screenshot, Bipu selecting Mix Mod 2, the ref saying that that was not enough to win the point, so even though Nokuroi did manage to submit a score, Taiwan did still win outright, even without that. Wow! That's a confidence booster for Taiwan. They are going to do a quick recalculation. So Taiwan's pick is going to be Mixed Mod 2, which is not something that we saw from either roster in their previous matches. One of the harder maps in the pool, I think, for certain. Approach rate 8 CS5 means that one player is going to be playing approach rate 8 hidden, and one person is going to be playing CS5 hard rock, which is 6.5 on a convert, and that gives you really, really small fruits. Definitely quite a technical, tricky one to do at AR10.
Yeah, that hard rock on this map is extremely rough, in my opinion. I think that obviously there have been some really impressive performances, I think, from Sky Leah a couple of matches ago that only had like 2 misses or something, which is a ridiculous score, and it is so definitely possible to perform well, but yeah, that CS is definitely challenging, I would say.
Okay, there we go. You can see the ref on screen now saying Germany wins by 141,000. So that is not a break point. It is 4-2 to Germany now. Unlucky for Taiwan. So this match full of twists and turns. We did say it was a little bit difficult to keep up with some of the scores when one player has effectively only submitted half of a score. So yeah, please don't bully or blame anyone. It's not the fault of anyone in particular. The ref has done a great job by waiting and rechecking the score to make sure that we get the result right.
Yes, it has been a little bit, but looks like it is all good and all resolved. So yeah, Note Kuroi definitely breathing a sigh of relief for that one.
So Germany fielding an identical roster, Note Kuroi, Marshmallow and Genoshi to the one that they used for Mixed Mod 1. Taiwan, however, are swapping things around a little bit. Happiness Fish coming in for ZX, one of the newer players on the Taiwan roster. Haven't seen too much of them in this year's CWC, but what we have seen has been pretty promising. So Anya, Note Kuroi going to be on the top of your screens playing in that hard rock mod. Note Kuroi with a very early miss there, but to be expected given how punishing this hard rock play is with the CS 6.5. Anya trading it pretty soon afterwards though is going to give Germany the early advantage, but Note Kuroi misses just before they can do that. Bipu and Genoshi on the lower left of each team's screen playing that approach rate 8 hidden, and you can see just how slow that is compared to what we've just seen and how difficult it is to read. Both Genoshi and Bipu struggling to maintain a significant combo. Happiness Fish and Marv both missing at the exact same spot, trading that miss there before the large stack. Marshmallow and Genoshi both dropping, giving Taiwan a combo advantage. Anya and Note Kuroi both missing on hard rock at pretty much the same point. Taiwan growing their lead now at about 50,000 and climbing. This isn't a long map, only 2 minutes in length, and we're already halfway through. Bipu going down with the hidden on the side of Taiwan is going to drop things slightly. Note Kuroi and Anya once again both trading on hard rock at the top of your screens. That score difference has come down. Bipu missing a huge stack of notes there. Anya going down as well. Germany about to take the lead, but we see misses from nearly everyone. Only Anya able to hold combo there. This is really, 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 really close now. Germany had a chance to steal another point away, another break point, but it looks like Anya has just about held on to give Taiwan a point that they desperately need to stay in this match. And there we go, victory for Taiwan on their pick by about 30,000 points. It was so close to flipping over to Germany at one point there with about 30 seconds to go, but everyone going down apart from Anya just holding it through. One of the lowest combos in the lobby overall, but really pulling in the combo where it mattered to secure that point for Taiwan. So they are still in with a chance of winning this here. Germany's still 1 break point to the good, and it'll be their chance to pick again next. So now we get into interesting territory because both teams are going to have to start picking things that they didn't really want to pick in the previous match, and the match didn't go long enough to force them to do so. We see Taiwan had played No Mod 4 and performed reasonably well on it, being one of the harder maps in the pool. Hidden has been completely picked and banned and taken away, so there's no more Hidden picks to be available. Mixed Mod also being removed, so there's no chance that Hidden can be used again. We have 2 Hard Rock maps. Hard Rock 1, both teams played, and they both did really, really well on it. Hard Rock 2 we haven't seen, and is again one of the harder maps in the pool. And then we have 2 Double Time Converts. Double Time 3 was played by Taiwan, and they did reasonably well. Double Time 4, neither team we have seen perform on. Now it starts to get difficult at deciding what's going to be picked. No Kuroi saying, okay, none of the other picks really look that enticing to me. We don't want to take a risk. We're going to pick something that we're both good at, but we just think we're better than you at.
Okay. Interesting pick there from Germany, but definitely one that I would have predicted. I would say it is quite a natural pick for them, I think, and I think that this is probably one of their safest bets to take another point against Taiwan.
I think that given that they have the break point, the score advantage, it's more comfortable for them to pick an easier map that they feel like is easier for them. They don't necessarily have to take so many risks to try and force a break point. So I think, although I would have liked them to maybe try something a bit more risky, I think this is a sensible, calculated decision from Nokuroi to pick this. But they will have to be on the top of their game, because any miss here could open the door, and we've seen Taiwan are also a very good team on this type of pick. We actually saw, I think, fewer misses overall as a team from Taiwan on this one, as we did from Germany, but Germany just clustered their misses together a little better and ended up having larger combos overall, which gave them a slight score advantage.
Yeah, just getting the last person in here for Taiwan, it is looking like Bipu and Anya will remain, and instead of Happiness, we're going to have Sanami coming back in for Taiwan. So a little bit of a roster change on Taiwan's side, and also obviously Genoshi swapping out for Nerfu there.
Yeah, these are the exact same 2 rosters that contested this pick in their respective matches yesterday or earlier today in Germany's case. No one opting to add Hidden. Everyone just sticking with plain old Hard Rock for this. One of the longer maps in the pool. A little under 4 minutes in length.
Yeah, this map is very long, so as I say quite often, for long maps, there are so many chances for score leads to swap, for interesting things to happen. So much drama that can be opened up with this type of map, and especially on Hard Rock, I think that it's sort of amplified. So out of the gates, everyone's doing pretty well. No stuff early on that's too out of the ordinary. Everyone making a
very early miss from Nerfu, and I think like the first maybe 10 combo is the only thing separating the 2 teams. But Anya going to go drop there. Does give Germany a more convincing lead now. But no Kuroi going down is going to trade it right back and give Taiwan the advantage, I believe.
Yeah, they're going to have that combo advantage now and possibly take back that lead. The score is incredibly close right now. No one really budging too much, I guess. Not going to either side a drastic amount, and this point is looking like it might be a close one once again. Nerfu there dropping, so Taiwan definitely going to have an advantage now. All their players are well above 200, and Nerfu now looking to come back and get some better combo, but not going to happen. Nerfu finding another miss there as well, and Marv also the only FC left for Germany too, so Taiwan's lead is going to be increasing quite a lot after that miss from Anya. The misses from Nerfu, another one there again, and a couple more. Nerfu really seeming to struggle on a few parts of this map, and Taiwan have taken not a huge lead, but definitely a one that they need.
Yeah, with how consistent Taiwan have looked so far, with just that one or that couple of relatively early misses from Anya, they don't look like they're kind of considering surrendering this point here. And although, as you said, the lead isn't massive, it's sitting at about 100,000, which isn't too much with 1/3 of the map still to play, and this being Hard Rock, so score multiplier of 1.12. I think this is already comfortably enough, with Bipu and Tsunami both touching on 1,000 combo now.
Yeah, it is looking like that's the case. Anya just cruising through after that early miss as well, and although all the German players have gotten their combos up above 200, Taiwan are just looking super consistent right now. No one moving an inch and just rolling through this map with not too much of a problem. Marvmello also a very nice score, but there is a miss from Tsunami though, so that is going to give Germany a little bit more of an advantage. They still will need some more misses though from Taiwan to have a bit better, but Nerfu going to go down once again, and that is going to get it right back. And also note Koroi, the lead for Taiwan is just going to increase monumentally now from what it already was, and I think they're going to be absolutely cruising away with this pick in the final stages of this map.
Yeah, Germany picked this as a kind of comfortable, safe option with what was left in the pool, as we see double miss there from Taiwan, but Taiwan, especially Bipu, have absolutely destroyed this pick. This could be a full combo here. Absolutely fantastic when you need a breakpoint the most and it was denied you in the previous selection. What a performance from Bipu and Taiwan to take that breakpoint. Marvmello with the FC as well, but unfortunately Nerfu could not match the combo from their previous encounter against Vietnam, and that's going to be the difference maker there. Taiwan take a breakpoint back. We're leveled up at 4-all. And now I really don't think there are any comfortable picks where one team clearly is favored over the other left. And that, if you're either Taiwan or Germany right now, is a little bit terrifying, knowing that the loser goes home and you only have one pick left.
Yeah, definitely, and right away, Bipu.
Yeah, I kind of thought that they were going to be a bit nervous, but Bipu wasting absolutely zero time. They feel so confident on Hard Rock now, they're just going to immediately pick it. That is really, really bold and very confident from Taiwan, and I like it a lot.
Yeah,
they
right
maybe
away.
have found a little bit of a crack in the armor that'll allow them to sneak through here. If Germany lose this point, Taiwan will be in the lead for the first time in the match, and they'll be on match point.
Yeah, this point is very huge for both teams. Whoever gets it, as you said, is going to be on match points, so that is going to be some added pressure on the team who loses to fight back and bring this to a tiebreaker. So closest match this week, I think, unless there was another one that I'm not aware of that has looked like it could be a tiebreaker, possibly. Oh, I guess that was that poll. There was that
Poland almost came
yeah.
back to tiebreaker against Russia yesterday. Yeah, that one was 6-4. Belgium took 3 points off Italy, but I don't think that was realistically going to tiebreak. It was still a really good match, though.
Yeah, but this one is looking much more like it might end up being a tiebreaker, which is very exciting. So let's see if Taiwan can build on that Hard Rock momentum and continue that nice consistency on this mod and give themselves that match point against Germany. It'll be very nice to see if you're a Taiwan supporter. And obviously, unsurprisingly, no roster changes for either team.
Yeah, with how confidently the Taiwan roster performed on Hard Rock 1, absolutely agree with keeping all of their members in. Germany did not perform badly. Nerfu probably didn't quite live up to his own expectations, but maybe that's a one-off. He did really, really well on Hard Rock in the match against Vietnam, so hopefully that is the case. A very different map to Hard Rock 1 in many, many ways, though. Quite a bit slower, lots more kind of memory required on some of these 1/2 jumps.
Yeah, definitely. And oh, pretty early miss from Anya. This map is again quite a lengthy one, so not going to matter too much building that combo back up. And traded by Nokoroi there, so not going to affect Taiwan that much at all. Oh, but there is another miss there from Sanami, but I think Nokoroi also had another one. So also again, score lead for Germany is definitely there, but really not that far ahead at all. But that miss from Anya is definitely going to give Germany a little bit more of a lead here, and they are looking pretty nice so far. Anya and Sanami kind of having a bit of a hard time in the early stages of this map on the Taiwanese side. Bipu, the only FC left, kind of carrying them right now, but Nerfu and Marvmello absolutely chilling, and Nokoroi also has a very nice combo too, so yeah, already up about 150k score, and Germany are looking very nice as we mark the halfway point in this map.
Yeah, it could be another twist in the tail here. Taiwan feeling super confident on Hard Rock, but Germany with a little bit of a one-off issue there previously on Hard Rock 1, because they look a completely different outfit on this Hard Rock 2. So super consistent outside of that one early miss from Nokoroi. Taiwan have built combo back up nicely, but as I say, that Sanami goes down. They really, really need to see multiple Germany misses right now, because there's only 1/3 of the map still to play. And if Germany take this one, it's a break point that puts them on match point on their own pick.
Yes, they're going to absolutely love that. And now Bipu's FC is gone for Taiwan, so no FCs left on the board for them. And there was traded by Nerfu there, but the lead for Germany is looking very promising right now. Sanami also goes down, and Anya the only one with a decent combo anymore. But Nokoroi and Marvmello are absolutely cruising right now, and I think that only a little bit of the map left. Germany are going to be able to take this. Marvmello does drop there, but Nokoroi still holding that combo, and the lead is just too big for Taiwan to really catch up and have a chance at winning.
Marvmello got a little bit psyched out by that space triple as we see Nerfu go down again, but they've already built up far too much of a lead for Taiwan to be able to come back into this one, as we see it. Sanami and Bipu both drop once again. Anya came back really nicely after a little bit of a shaky start, but Germany way, way, way too strong this time. So 2 Hard Rock picks that have both been breakpoints, that have both been massive momentum shifts in the favor of the other team. Just 4 team misses for Germany there. Sanami, unfortunately, the difference maker that time around. He's performed really, really well this match, but he couldn't quite carry Taiwan this time. Germany take another break point and are now 5-4 with just 1 pick left.
Yeah, and obviously, as you said before, it's their pick, so they're going to pull whatever they need out of their strategizing and hopefully take this one home 6-4 for them. But Taiwan, obviously, I think a lot of people are hoping, I can see in the chat, lots of people have been wishing for a tiebreaker, and it is a very strong possibility in this match.
So we're going to decide this with a convert, a convert, a convert, or a convert, because that's all that's left. 2 no-mod converts in Ryusegun and Enigma 2, 2 double-time converts in Wings of Courage and Sayonara Tender. We have seen all of these matches played by at least one team. Actually, no, we haven't seen No Mod 3 or Double Time 4, so I'm telling a lie. So Taiwan picked No Mod 4 in their match against Argentina and performed reasonably well on it for being one of the hardest maps in the pool. They also picked Double Time 3 and performed really well. Germany, we haven't seen them play any of these maps.
Oh wow, okay, that's certainly interesting. So maybe little bit more on the experience side for Taiwan here, but No Kroy is going to go ahead and choose Nomod 3, so we will be getting a Convert Nomod with Germany hoping to seal this one, and it's also a Camellia map, so always good to see. Yeah, very nice.
So interestingly, this is the longest map in the pool at 4.5 minutes, obviously outside from the tiebreaker. So Germany may be deciding that when it comes to a consistency battle, they feel they have a slight advantage. And it's going to be a bit unfortunate if that's not the case, because if they lose and Taiwan secure another breakpoint, they have to play the tiebreaker, which is of course another consistency test. So Germany deciding that if they're going to win it, they're going to win it before having to go to tiebreaker. They want to secure this one 6-4. Again, neither team have played this in one of the previous matches, so we don't know, neither team will know that much really about how the other team is going to have performed. We don't know what the rosters are going to look like, although we can obviously make some inference, and we don't know whether there are even 3 capable, comfortable players that are set on this map. They're taking a long time to decide who's going to be in. Only 1 player from each team in the lobby right now.
So, yeah, taking a little bit, Taiwan obviously does make sense that they would be having a little bit of a think here to try and decide what their best bet is to put their roster in for this map.
I'd be very surprised if I didn't see Bipu and Tsunami being the remaining 2 players for Taiwan here. They are clearly their most skilled and most experienced tournament players, and this is exactly the kind of the map where consistency and confidence in your own ability are more important than anything else. And there we do see, as expected, Germany taking in note Marmelo Genoshi playing for Germany. Interesting, he's more of a kind of hidden specialist, but obviously he's also feeling particularly confident on this one.
Yeah, maybe confident on a bit more confident on this Convert Nomod. And yeah, ZX coming in after a little bit for Taiwan, so here we go. Can Taiwan bring it to tiebreaker, or will Germany run away with the game? Okay, out of the gates, everyone is doing pretty well. I think we are going to see everyone getting to 200 combo with no problems. Oh, never mind. I lied. ZX is going to go down just before that 200 combo mark, which is very unfortunate for Taiwan there. So Germany going to be taking a small early lead, although with this map's length, there is so much opportunity for things to happen and for Taiwan to come back, so not going to affect them too much. But another miss from ZX there is definitely not going to help their case at all, and will extend Germany's lead just a little bit. Bipu and Tsunami, not too surprisingly, still holding on past this 400 combo mark, but everyone on the German team still holding that double S, and now Bipu also goes down. Tsunami, the only FC left for Taiwan, and the triple SS on Germany is going super strong right now. They're going to extend their lead much further, and they are looking very nice out of the first quarter of this map.
Yeah, all Taiwan can do right now is take a deep breath, refocus, just focus on FCing as much of the rest of the map as possible and wait for German misses. And there is one, Genoshi going down on a little one of those anti-flowing sections. They're definitely going to need at least 1, probably 2 more misses to enable them to take the lead though, but it's a start. It opens the door just a little bit.
Yeah, and they aren't too far behind. There is definitely chances, and now Marmelo drops, but traded by ZX, so that's really not going to affect it at all. Another miss from ZX there, who is having a bit more trouble. Genoshi also goes down though, so now the lead is actually lightly in Taiwan's favor in terms of combo, and now there's oh wow, everyone missing there except Ganoshi, so complete reset across the board. Ganoshi the only one there who hasn't dropped anything, and yeah, the lead for Germany, although it is there, it is not very far, and Taiwan have a big chance here to maybe capitalize on that. And there it is, a double miss from Nokuroi and Marvmello. Taiwan all past 200 combo now. I think this may be their chance to take back that lead. It is still in Germany's favor, but they are looking very nice right now.
Yeah, we were just about to kind of shout about how there was the double miss from Germany and that it was an advantage for Taiwan, but then it was immediately traded by a team miss from Taiwan. This time the double miss and another miss there from Marv not traded. That score difference is getting smaller and smaller, and it is going to trickle over to Taiwan very, very soon with a third of the map still to play.
Yeah, there it is. Back over to Taiwan's side. Yeah, a bit more than a quarter left. Taiwan can just hold on to these combos right now and maintain this lead, and maybe pray a bit for Germany to blunder a few more misses, and they will be able to take this to tiebreaker. But the score lead is so close, and now they'll be able to see each other's scores and know that they need to maintain that consistency right now, or Germany are going to be taking that. Each team, the nerves right now are probably building exponentially.
Yeah, less than 10,000 points the difference as we come into the final kind of 30 seconds of the map. One miss will swing it over, and there is a miss from Bipu that immediately gives Germany the advantage.
Yeah, that is not what Taiwan needed at all, and now Germany with that advantage very, very slim. It can still be traded back over to Taiwan with a miss, but no, there's two misses from Tsunami and ZX. No misses from the German side at all, and now their lead is going to extend even further, and only a little bit of the map left. And even though Taiwan had that very promising lead, just an unfortunate couple misses, and Germany, I think, is going to be taking this 6-4. Their lead just too big now in the very end stages of this map. And yes, that is the match. Germany beating the higher seeded Taiwan 6-4. Very, very good match played by both teams, obviously, and just Germany that tiny bit more consistent in the end, and progressing further into the losers bracket to face, I think it would be the loser
France in semi-finals, or the loser of France-China. So
don't predict it too hard.
I mean, I've got some notes from when we did our prediction stream earlier in the week, so I haven't kind of reset those. That match will be happening later this afternoon. Really, really hot match. Hotly anticipated as well. But yeah, so really, really well played Taiwan, but just unfortunately not quite able to overcome the consistency of Germany. Something that they've always had, but have been lacking maybe a little bit of firepower in these kind of crunch, high difficulty lobbies rounds in previous years. Looks like they've got a little bit more of their groove back, which is really, really nice to see. So congratulations to them. They will remain in the losers bracket and setting up, as we said, an encounter against either France or China, which is going to be a really, really tough matchup for them. So hopefully they get to practicing as soon as that map pool is released.
Yeah, definitely. And that is going to be, well, their opponent's match, whoever it may be, is going to be in about an hour, just a little bit less, 50 minutes from now. So definitely stay tuned for that one. It is probably one of the most, if not the most, hotly anticipated matches, except maybe for South Korea, Mexico. So I am very excited to see that one, and yes, please stay tuned for that. That is going to be an absolute banger of a match.
So while we were commentating this, we didn't really mention it because there was so much going on in this match, but Singapore did manage to secure a 6-2 victory over Sweden, which keeps their dreams of running further in the Catch World Cup alive. Unfortunately, Sweden being eliminated, and it sets up the one of the two final losers bracket round 3 matches against Australia. That one's going to be taking place in about 50 minutes alongside China versus France. And also in that losers bracket, we're going to see Italy versus Brazil. Have we already seen Italy versus Brazil? Is that just not shown?
I don't think so. No, it's happening later. It's happening at 17 UTC. So no, that is not
okay. Okay.
Yep.
So that was going
yes.
on as well. But most
Yes.
of the matches remaining are winners bracket matches, so neither team will be eliminated. The first of those we're going to see, as we said, is China versus France, and then we'll have Indonesia, Chile, and the US, Canada to round out the day.
Yeah, and that is also a very hotly anticipated match. So throughout your day, please tune in to see these very anticipated matches in the winners bracket. They're going to be incredibly exciting. But for now, we are going to take a little bit of a break. So go get some food, go get some water, go get a banner from the Osu store, do whatever you need, and we will see you back in about 50 minutes. Thanks for watching, and thanks for joining me, JBH, once again.
Yeah, no problem, Maito. Thank you again for commentating. It was a blast, and thank you everyone for watching. You're all wonderful, and as said, please don't go too far because we've got more matches in the Oscatch World Cup 2022 quarterfinals coming up very, very soon.